Hello everyone, Tobias here for Tech Impact, and today I want to give you a brief tutorial for if this then that. So first of all, let's open the if this then that website, which pretty much explains what if this then that is. So basically it connects different services together and provides you with some kind of automation tools. To better explain this, I want to give you some examples. For example, we have here our profile sync for Facebook and Twitter. So if your Facebook profile picture changes, which creates a so-called trigger, your Twitter profile picture also changes. So if this and that looks after your Facebook picture, and if it changes, it automatically updates your Twitter profile picture. Next example is Facebook to Dropbox. So for example, when I get tagged on a Facebook photo, which we all like, I think, it automatically gets saved to your Dropbox. So all your drunk party photos are automatically saved, so you can show them to your children later. Next up, tweet your Facebook status update. So if you update your Facebook status or post an update, your Twitter also gets updated. So it's basically like Facebook post to tweet converter. And last but not least, you can also change your Android wallpaper from within if this and that. So for example, if NASA updates their image of the day, you automatically get that as an Android wallpaper. These are just a few examples of how if this and that works, and it basically has unlimited potential, so you can do whatever you can imagine. There are hundreds of so-called channels on if this and that, so let's check them here. As you can see here, there are already hundreds of channels connected, and you can pretty much use every service or every channel you like, and it ranges from productivity tools to home automation to cars to like Android system settings. You can change them, lifestyle websites, music websites, news websites, photo and video services, and as I already said, some productivity services, security and monitoring systems, social networks, and so on and so forth. Only limit here is your imagination. And to show you how simple it is to use if this then that, let's just create a recipe together. So I have here my recipes, and just to show you a few examples, for example, when I get an email attachment in Gmail, it automatically gets saved to my Google Drive. If I stare an email on Gmail, it automatically gets a to-do in my Todoist. If I save a post on Reddit, it gets automatically saved to Pocket. So just a few of my recipes. So I want to create a new recipe here and basically clone this one. So you don't need to create your own recipes manually. You can also just add them to your recipes by clicking add on the recipe sites. So for example, if I want to use this, I just click add and it's done. But to show you how simple it is to create your own one, I want to do this here. So create a recipe, and the UI is that simple. If this, then that. So if this, I click here and I search for mail. So let's just select Gmail, and you can choose a trigger, and this time I want to choose the trigger if any new attachment arrives in my inbox. I want to create a trigger, and when the trigger is triggered, then that happens. And let's just select Google Drive here and upload file from URL. So you can customize your file name how you want it. So I want to keep the attachment file name, and let's just also add the sender's address here. So from address, add ingredient, and you can select the path here. Let's just keep that how it is. And you can give your recipe a name. Let's just name it test. You have also the option to receive a notification when this recipe runs. So you get a pop-up or push notification on your phone, which doesn't make sense in this case because I already get a notification when I get a new email, but there are some recipes where this is really useful. So let's just create this here. And I haven't watched the clock, but I think this was less than 1 minute. It's really easy and really fast to create recipes here. And as I already said, the only limitation is your imagination. Last year, If This Then That also introduced the so-called do recipes, which are basically recipes without an if. So you can download the do button app on your phone and create different buttons inside that app, and every button can have its own function. So for example, let's go to the start page here and do recipes. I can track my work hours with that. So I click the do button for the work hours when I enter work, and when I leave work I click again and it automatically gets saved in an like spreadsheet on Google Drive. You can also for example toggle your hue lights, you can fake a phone call with that, you can create events in your Google Calendar, and so on and so forth. So just take a quick look on the If This Then That website, and I'm pretty sure you find something that enhances your productivity or is useful for you. So let me know in the comments, do you already use If This Then That, or or are you new to If This Then That, and if so, is it useful for you? So I'm looking forward to your comments. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.